All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. The book is entitled "Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father" at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. The link will be in the description box below, as usual. This one is Death by Diet. I'm gonna keep driving this point home when it comes to food and health and everything, right? We as a society have to actually, and us as black people, because of the stresses of America, and I did a video yesterday called about racism and health, we really have to take into consideration our diet and how sometimes our diet is killing us. And and I'm gonna take this into food, drink, um, no food, drink. I might do exercise, but smoking and all that other stuff, right? So let's go with the food first. Our death by diet is this. I'm a person who doesn't eat beef or pork anymore. Not gonna front. Trying to get off of chicken and turkey. That's the next thing. But I find it a little odd that people don't understand that their diet is killing them. Because when you look at beef and pork in particular, you're looking at when you're looking at meat in particular, poultry, fish too, you're looking at dead flesh. Now, how is eating dead flesh gonna make you healthy? There's protein in this. Well, how come this meat is giving people all of these sicknesses and diseases? How come this diet that we're eating with these meats and then they quote unquote processed meats? How come people are just blowing up or getting bad built or having all of these physical ailments? But here's the other thing. Why is it that most medications come from some type of herb or plant? You're not going to find any medication that cures anything that comes from dead meat. So us being really herbivores, but we eat like omnivores. What I mean by that is we're really built to be uh, eating vegetation, and plants, herbs, fruits, vegetables, that type of stuff. Um, but we eat meat and vegetation and herbs and everything. It's a problem. So the other thing about the diet is, if you notice, with everything that's bad for us is what's the most available to be cooked the fastest. Like you would think that fast food would have. It don't take that long to make oatmeal. It don't take that long to make grits. It don't take that long. Well, I ain't gonna say it don't take that long to make beans. But once beans ready, you can serve them all day. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't take that long to make to saute vegetables, and it doesn't take that long, to eat fruits or to get fruits ready. But let's get a double triple cheeseburger with 17 slices of bacon, 4 cheeses, and some ketchup and some pickles and barbecue sauce and ranch dressing on top and some fries and a Coca-Cola. And you wonder why you sick, you know, which is a problem. Like I said, death by diet, because when you watch what you're eating and you start actually looking at it, you're like, damn. People, I've talked about this before, when people talk about, food is expensive, health food is expensive. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, I want to break this down to you. What it is it's a different state of mind. Like when you're buying produce, you can't buy it and put it in your freezer for 2-3 months. You buy produce, you get a little bit, you cook that, you eat that. That lasts for however long it lasts when you put it in the refrigerator. You know, and actually that's a money saver because you eat what you have and it's good for you and you can see the benefits of it, right? But when you just stacking up processed food, you got the meats in the freezer and you don't eat fruits and vegetables because you're eating snacks and the snacks are processed food and you find your health deteriorating and you can tell this by the way you age, by the way your skin looks, by the way your nails are, by the way your hair is, you know, by um, how many times, by your bowels, everything, right? By the way you smell. And it's just a choice. You're choosing to live or die by what you eat. And the crazy part about it is we so far gone that sometimes it's hard for us to wean ourselves off of horrible diets. I gotta have that. I gotta eat that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're choosing to eat that because you like it. But if you got off of it and then got back on of it, you would see how your body is like, bro, no, 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 we don't want that. Let's move on to drinks. I've met so many people who tell me stuff like, I don't like water. I don't like the way water tastes. And they drink Coca-Cola, soda. Now, you don't like the way something that keeps everything on the planet alive tastes, but you will drink something that if you pour it into a toilet will clean your toilet. You'll drink something that if you pour it onto a car battery, it will clean your car battery, it will clean the battery acid off of it. Well, you drink something that if you had an old metal rusty bumper, you could pour that on it and just buff it out and be brand new. You will drink something that cleans metal quicker than you'll drink something that cleans your body. That says a lot, you know. Um, I don't like. I gotta drink. Um, I don't like tea. What's wrong with green tea? Just don't like it. I'd rather drink, some Minute Maid or something or some pasteurized stuff. Tea lasts longer than pasteurized drinks. And if you can make your own fruit juice drinks with just same way you make tea. Everything that you got that's in the fruit juice comes from a 10% concentrate anyways. So get some water, put some fruit juice in something, 10% into it, pour some water in it. If you want to add honey or sugar, whatever. They sweeten it up just like they do. But since you use less ingredients, it's actually better for you. And some people drink alcohol too much. I want to break this down to you. Alcohol is a poison. That's what it is. Like, think about this. Too much alcohol could kill you. Just a one night where you just get drunk and I ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Now, they come and alcohol depends on what it could come from grapes. It could come from wheat. It could come from potatoes. It could come from fruit juice. But what it is all it is fermented juice. You know, like, and what that is old stank ass fruit juice. Like when somebody takes cabbage, like Asians take cabbage and they bury it for 3-4 months and then it comes out fermented. That's what your alcohol is. Fermented juice from a dead, rotting fruit or vegetable, or grain or something. So when you put that in your body, you're poisoning yourself. Your body's trying to work out the poison. That's all it's doing. So to want that more than you want something that keeps you alive, it's crazy. But it's death by diet. Same thing with smoking. Um, and I can't say too much. Like I drink alcohol from time to time. Not really my thing. But smoking, I used to, cigars. I do cigars. Now, not so much. Every blue moon, I do it too. But you know, people smoke every day, every cigarettes, cigars, black and mild, cigarillos, weed. Nothing's wrong. But something is wrong with it because smoke doesn't belong in your lungs all the doggone time. You know, it's not. That's not. Your lungs are made for air, not smoke. You feel me? That if that was the case, if you was in a fire, you could just walk through that bitch, just burn the house, just give me a buzz. It's not like that. It'll kill you. So we're killing ourselves with our diet, not only because you know, and with the lack of exercise, and with society's pressures, which increases our stress levels, which makes it worse, and it makes the effects of the food worse, and then not to mention because of these bad habits that everybody in America wants to consider normal, you don't want to say that the self esteem part where you're looking at you kill yourself slowly with the things you put into your body, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're disgusted at what you see, and then that causes you, for the most part, to do more damage instead of fix the damage, which makes the situation worse, and thus you cry, you bitch, you complain, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, let me. You soothe yourselves with more bad, putting more bad things into your body. So when I say death by diet, and with some of us, I gotta say it's because we're in a rat race, and you're trying to keep some type of nourishment in your body because you're always rushing and rushing. And it's crazy that we rush so much in this society in a rat race, but the bulk of the labor in America is is in air conditioning, is in building environment. So you're not really sweating, you're not really getting any of this stuff out of your body. You're just rushing to sit somewhere in front of a computer or to stand somewhere still for a certain amount of time. So you're really not burning off any of the things you put into your body that you, even though you're rushing to make this money at these places that are keeping you stagnant physically. Um, which is why I think exercise is a good thing. And then you don't exercise as much as you could, and then your sex life might go to into the shitter, and then you're mad about all those, and then you're taking these pills. And what are these pills? Like I said earlier, from watered down versions of plants, herbs, fruits, and vegetables that if you eat will reverse all of these problems that you have in your life with some exercise and some water. So we gotta watch it. Peace.